located on the Rocky Boy Indian Reservation and in minority as landless Cree on the Fort Peck Indian Reservation and as landless Cree and Rocky Boy Cree on the Fort Belknap Indian Reservation, all in Montana. The Chippewa Cree share their reservation with the Pembina Band of Chippewa Indians, who form the Chippewa, Ojibwa, half of the Chippewa Cree tribe. On the other reservations, the Cree minority share the reservation with the Assiniboine, Gros Ventre and Sioux tribes. Traditionally, the southern limits of the Cree territory in Montana were the Missouri River and the Milk River. 28. First contact. In Manitoba, the Cree were first contacted by Europeans in 1682, at the mouth of the Nelson and Hayes Rivers by a Hudson's Bay Company, HBC, party traveling about 100 miles, 160 kilometers, inland. In the south contact was later. In 1732 in what is now northwestern Ontario, Pierre Gaultier de Varens, Sieur de Laver and Dry, met with an assembled group of 200 Cree warriors near present-day Fort Francis, as well as with the Monsoni, 29, a branch of the Ojibwe. Both groups had donned war paint in preparation to an attack on the Dakota and another group of Ojibwe. 30. After acquiring firearms from the HBC, the Cree moved as traders into the plains, acting as middlemen with the HBC. First Nation communities. A. Naskapi. Cree is located in Newfoundland and Labrador. Kawaywachikamak. Kawaywachikamak Nachuashish. Nachuashish Naskapi communities. The Naskapi are the Innu First Nations inhabiting a region off northeastern Quebec and Labrador, Canada. The Naskapi are a traditionally nomadic peoples, in contrast with the territorial Montagnais, the other segment of Innu. The Naskapi language and culture is quite different from the Montagnais, in which the dialect changes from Y to N as into U versus Innu. Iwimuan is the Innu dialect spoken by the Naskapi. 31. Today the Naskapi are settled into two communities: Kawaywachikamak, Quebec and Nachuashish, Newfoundland and Labrador. The Naskapi Nation of Kawaywachikamak is located in the Naskapi village of Kawaywachikamak, 15 kilometers, 9.3 mi, northeast of Schefferville, Quebec. The village is in the reserve of the same name. 32. 33. The Mashule Innu First Nation, located in the community of Nachuashish, Newfoundland and Labrador, is located in the Nachuashish II Reserve on the coast of Labrador. 34. 35. Montagnais. Eastern Montagnais. Inner Shit live on their reserve of Mingan, Quebec, at the mouth of the Mingan River of the St. Lawrence River in the Côte-Nord, North Shore, region. 36. In Utah-Kaken Washat McManus based in September Hills, Quebec, in the Côte-Nord region on the St. Lawrence River. 37. They own two reserves, Malia Tenem 27, 16 kilometers, 9.9 mi, east of September Hills, and Washat 27, within September Hills. 38. Innu Nation of Matimekush Lac John is based out of Schefferville, Quebec. 39. One reserve. Matimecoche is an enclave of Schefferville. The other, Lac John, is 2 kilometers, 1.2 mi, outside the town. 40. Premier Nation des Innes de Nutashkuan is based on their reserve of Natashquan 1 or Nutashkuan. Their reserve is located on the north shore of the Gulf of St. Lawrence at the mouth of the Natashquan River. 41. Cree is located in Newfoundland and Labrador. Mingan. Mingan Schefferville. Schefferville Natashquan. Natashquan Parkyo Shipai. Parkyo Shipai Anamin Shipit. Anamin Shipit September A Les. September Ilis Hishatshvi. Shishat Shesti. Johns. St. John S. Eastern Montagnais communities. Montagnais de Parkyo Shipai located in the community of Parkyo Shipai, Quebec, on the western shore of the mouth of the St. Augustine River on the north shore of the Gulf of St. Lawrence in the Côte Nord region. 42. The community is adjacent to the settlement of St. Augustine. Montagnes de Unamenship you are located at La Romaine, Quebec at the mouth of the Olymane River on the Gulf of St. Lawrence. They have one reserve, Romaine 2. 43. 44. Shishatushwin U First Nation located in the community of Shishatushwin, Labrador and is located approximately 45 km. 28 mi, north of Happy Valley Goose Bay. 34. Shishatushwi is located adjacent to the Inuit community of Northwest River. The Shishatushwi Nation has one reserve, Shishatushwi 3. 45. Western Montagnes. PQKNUH First Nation is located on the reserve of Mashtuatish in the Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean region, 8 km, 5.0 mi, north of Roberval, Quebec, on the western shore of Lac Saint-Jean. 46. Bandit Desinus de Pessamit based in Pessamit, Quebec, is located about 58 km, 36 mi, southwest of Bicumio along the north shore of the St. Lawrence River at the mouth of the Betsamits River. It is across the river directly north of Rimouski, Quebec. Pessamit is 358 km, 222 mi, northeast of Quebec City. 47. Innu Essapit are based in their reserve of Essapit, adjacent to the village of Les Escoumins, Quebec. The community is on the north shore of the St. Lawrence River at the mouth of the Escoumins River in the Côte Nord region, 40 km, 25 mi, northeast of Tadasik and 250 km, 160 mi, northeast of Quebec. 48. Atikamek, Nero. Map of Nitaskilan Consul de la Nation Atikamek, officially named Atikamek Sipai Consul de la Nation Atikamek, is a tribal council in Quebec, Canada. It is composed of 3 Atikamek First Nations. The council is based in La Tuque, Quebec. The Atikamek are inhabitants of the area they refer to as Nitaskilan, our land, in the Upper St. Maurice River Valley. 49. 50. The First Nations Atikamek Diapit Siwan live in Ubalgama, Quebec on the north shore of Gouin Reservoir in the Mauritia region. Their reserve, Ubalgama 28, contains the community. It is located approximately 375 km, 233 mi, by road west of Saguenay and 375 km, 233 mi, east of Beaudeur. 51. Atikamek of Manawan are based in Manawan, Quebec, on the southwestern shores of Lake Methabskiga in the Laine-Audier region. The reserve is located 165 km, 103 mi, by road northeast of Mont Laurier or 250 km, 160 mi, north of Montreal. 52. Consul des Atikamek de Wemotasai in Wemotasai, Quebec on the north shore of the St. Maurice River at the mouth of the Manawan River in the Mauritia region approximately 165 km, 103 mi, north of Trois Rivières. 53. The nation owns 2 reserves. The first is around Wemotasai while the second is Calcacac 24 on the north shore of Reservoir Blanc on the St. Maurice River. 54. Calcacac 24 is not inhabited and is only accessible by boat. James Bay Cree. Eaowisshi is a territory equivalent to a regional county municipality, TEP, of Nord du Quebec represented by the Grand Council of the Crees. 55. On the 24th of July, 2012, the Quebec government signed an accord with the Cree Nation that resulted in the abolition of the neighboring municipality of Baie-James and the creation of the new Eaowisshi-James Bay regional government, providing for the residents of surrounding Jamezitel and Eaowisshi to jointly govern the territory formerly governed by the municipality of Baie-James. Eaowisshi is a territory of 8 enclaves within Jamezi plus 1 enclave, Hwapmagustue, within Kativagteb. Each enclave is a combination of a Cree reserved land, TC, and a Cree village municipality, VC, both with the same name. Location of Eawisshi within Quiba Cree Nation of Chisasibi is at the Cree village of Chisasibi on the south shore of La Grande River on the eastern shore of James Bay. The nation's reserve is Chisasibi TC. 56. Chisasibi is accessible via road and its airport. It is 768 kilometers, 477 mi, northwest of Chibougamau via the Route du Nord and the James Bay Road. 57. Chibougamau is 700 km, 430 mi, by road north of Montreal. Eastmain, Cree Nation, is located at Eastmain VC and Eastmain TC is their reserve. The nation is located on the east coast of James Bay at the mouth of the Eastmain River. 58. Eastmain is 619 km, 385 mi, northwest of Chibougamau via the Route du Nord and the James Bay Road. 59. Cree Nation of Mistassini is based in the Cree village of Mistassini, located in the southeast corner of the largest natural lake in Quebec, Lake Mistassini. The associated reserve is Mistassini TC. 60. Mistassini is 90 km, 56 mi, northeast of Chibougamau on Route 167. Cree Nation of Nemaska is headquartered at Nemaska VC and its reserve is Nemaska TC located on the western shores of Lake Champion. 61. The village is the seat of the Grand Council of the Crees. 62. Nemaska is 333 km, 207 mi, northwest of Chibougamau, at kilometer 300 of the Route du Nord. 63. Ubalgama Cree Nation is located in the Cree village of Ubalgama on the shores of Okmiska Lake. Ubalgama is unique from the other nations of Eawisshi in that it doesn't have an associated reserve. 64. The village is 60 kilometers, 37 mi, due west of Chibougamau. The Crees of the Waskaganish First Nation is located at Waskaganish VC at the mouth of Rupert River on the southeast shore of James Bay. The associated reserve is Waskaganish TC. 65. Founded in 1668 as Charles Fort, 2 years before the creation of the HBC, the community is on the site of the first fur trading post of the Hudson's Bay Company. After the HBC was formed, the community was known as Fort Rupert, Rupert Fort, or Rupert House after Prince Rupert of the Rhine, the first governor of the HBC. 66. Cree First Nation of Waiswanapai is located in the Cree village of Waiswanapai and the reserve is Waiswanapai TC. 67. The nation is located near the confluence of the Chibougamau and Waiswanapai rivers. 68. Cree Nation of Wiminji is headquartered at Wiminji VC and its reserve is Wiminji TC. 69. The village is on the east coast of James Bay at the mouth of the Makwachua River and is 696 kilometers, 432 mi, north of Chibougamau via the Route du Nord. First Nation of Hwapmagustue located at Hwapmagustue VC, is the northernmost Cree village, located at the mouth of the Great Whale River on the coast of Hudson Bay in Kativik. The village is just south of the river while the Inuit village of Kuajwarapik is on the north shore. 70. Cree Nation of Washaw-Sibi was recognized as the 10th Cree Nation community at the 2003 Annual General Assembly of the Cree Nation. 71. 72. The nation does not yet have a community or reserve recognized by either the Canadian or Quebec governments, but the nation has chosen an area about 40 minutes drive south of Matagami. 73. Moose Cree. Cree is located in Ontario. Constance Lake. Constance Lake Chaplio. Chaplio Kasheshuan. Kasheshuan Missinabee. Missinabee Moose Cree. Moose Cree Tequatagama. Tequatagama Matakuan. Matakuan Brunswick House. Brunswick House, Toronto. Toronto Moose Cree Communities. Moose Cree, Cree, Mson or Lily, also known as Moosenria, located in northeastern Ontario. Constance Lake First Nation is the only Cree member of Manitoba First Nations. 74. They are located on their reserves Constance Lake 92 and English River 66, in the Cochrane District, Ontario. 75. Mushkegowuk Council, based in Moose Factory, Ontario, represents chiefs from 7 First Nations across Ontario. Moose Cree members are Chapleo Cree First Nation, Kasheshuan First Nation, Missinabee Cree First Nation, Moose Cree First Nation, and Ubalgama Nation. 76. The Chapleo Cree First Nation and their 2 reserves, Chapleo Cree Fox Lake and Chapleo 75, are located outside of Chapleo, Ontario, in the Sudbury District. 77. The Kasheshuan First Nation community is located on the northern shore of the Albany River on James Bay. The Hudson's Bay Company established a post, Fort Albany, at this location between 1675 and 1679. 78. Kasheshuan First Nation is one of 2 communities that were established from Old Fort Albany, the other being Fort Albany First Nation. The 2 nations share the Fort Albany 67 Reserve. 79. The Missinabee Cree First Nation signed Treaty 9 in 1906 but did not receive any reserved lands until 2018. 80. The Missinabee Reserve is in the Missinabee, Ontario area. 81. The Moose Cree First Nation is based in Moose Factory in the Cochrane District. 82. Moose Factory was founded in 1672–1673 by Charles Bailey, the first overseas governor of the Hudson's Bay Company, and was the company's second post. It was the first English settlement in what is now Ontario. 83. The nation has Torsives, Factory Island 1 on Moose Factory Island, an island in the Moose River, about 16 kilometers, 9.9 mi, from its mouth at James Bay, and Moose Factory 68, a tract of land about 15 kilometers, 9.3 mi, upstream on the Moose River. 84. The Ubalgama Nation has 2 reserves, New Post 69, and their main reserve, New Post 69, are outside Cochrane, Ontario, along the Abitibi River. 85. Wabun Tribal Council is a regional chiefs council based in Timmins, Ontario, representing Ojibwe and Cree First Nations in northern Ontario. Moose Cree members are Brunswick House First Nation and Matakuan First Nation. 86. Brunswick House's reserves are Mount Batten 76 and Duck Lake 76, located in the Sudbury District near Chapleo, Ontario. 87. The Matakuan First Nation is on the Matakuan 72 Reserve near Matakuan Township in the Timiskaming District. 88. Swampy Cree, located in Ontario. Cree is located in Ontario. Fort 7. Fort 7 Moose Factory. Moose Factory Fort Albany. Fort Albany at Piscat. At Piscat Peewaynuke. Peewaynuke Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay Toronto. Toronto Swampy Cree Communities. Fort 7 First Nation and their reserve, Fort 789, 89, located on the mouth of the Severn River on Hudson Bay, is the most northern community in Ontario. It is a member of Kiiwetinokokimakalak Council. 90. Mushkegowuk Council, based in Moose Factory, Ontario, represents chiefs from 7 First Nations across Ontario. Swampy Cree members are Fort Albany First Nation and Piscat First Nation. 76. Fort Albany First Nation is located at Fort Albany, Ontario, on the southern shore of the Albany River at James Bay. 91. The reserve, Fort Albany 67, is held with the Kasheshuan First Nation. 92. The Ottawa-Piscat First Nation is located at mouth of the Ottawa-Piscat River on James Bay. 93. The community is on the Ottawa-Piscat 9